OMG. Sit back, relax, and sip your tea. We'll keep you company.
Welcome to our channel, OMGs. 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 OMGs, 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 OMGs.
So my sister, see, I beg. Today, let your 10 minutes be 10 minutes. I'm so tired that I'm not even sitting down. I beg, shift.
I'm tired, my thighs.
My sister, wait till concern me. So?
It's not even your fault. Okay.
You know, what's born are you? You're first born, I'm last born, so use your responsibility.
Whatever.
Hi guys.
I'm supposed to lay on you, my feet on you, as the firstborn.
Lay on. I beg. Hi guys.
Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are well. Welcome to the OMGs. My name is Yetunde, and this is Emmanuel.
My name is oh my God.
Somebody
say oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, welcome to our channel.
So today, we are not going to waste your time, you know.
We want to
fulfill our 10 minutes.
No monologues today.
What's that? Who does monologue? What are you trying to shade me?
Shade.
You are the one that does monologue.
Whatever. On my channel, not on this channel. Anyway, so today, what are we discussing, sir?
Is it compulsory to get married?
Is it by force? Now by force?
No, it's not. By force is putting it to make it
like just use compulsory. In Pidgin, they say, is it by force?
No, is it compulsory?
Is it compulsory? No, I don't believe it's compulsory.
Why?
Because it's not everyone that will get married, or it's not everyone that desires to get married. And I feel like the more we are able to accept that, the better for us in life. When people are asking busybody questions, what's that word? So
it's not. You don't think it's bad that. So if somebody doesn't get married, you don't think it's bad.
Sorry, I'm hitting my chest. I think
I don't know how many times we have to tell you on this channel. Last week you were clapping your hand in their ear. This time now you're hitting your chest. That's like you're conking them. See, again, you came to hit my own chest.
For someone to I'm disrespecting my husband. I'm not disrespecting my beg. What was I going to say? I think from a faith perspective, I look at it not from a traditional perspective, but from a faith perspective, where in the Bible it says that it's not everyone's desire for them to get married. On the other hand, not getting married means that you're not going to be sexually promiscuous or being out there just doing all kinds of things. It's that you've decided, and it's a commitment that you've made to God and whatnot. So
if you're not married, you're not supposed to be having sex.
Basically.
So if you're not married, that means you want to what do they call that?
So to abstain.
So that means you are supposed to be a virgin for life.
Virgin, but you know they could have had sex.
If you're not married, you're not supposed to have sex. So that means before you get married,
you're abstinent. Abstinent, babe.
Anyways,
someone that's had sex before and they don't have sex. They tend to call themselves abstinent. Not virgins.
I don't know how to answer that question, Shaz. That is it compulsory to get married? All I can say is, like, God said that created marriage. He knows why, and He knows why He said it's not good for man to be alone. And when He says it's not good for man to be alone, it doesn't mean man. It means man, because man is different from man. Do you understand? Like in the Bible, they use.
Sorry.
Why now?
So you hit my and hit my finger. My hand was there.
In the Bible, they use man for everybody, humans. Do you understand? So when they say it's not good for the man to be alone, they are not just talking of the man. They are talking of individuals, men and women. Do you understand? And
so can I counter that particular thing?
Okay.
Man be alone, whereas there was nobody else there. So maybe that was why.
No, babe. Everything in Bible is it's is parabolic, if I can put it that way. So in this context,
yes.
When you are not married, there's no matter how many friends you say you have. No,
okay.
Like friendship and marriage are different. So you are alone, babe. It's true. Like at the end of the day, when you go out with friends and you guys, no matter how much they mean to you and everything, they say 20 friends cannot play for 20 years. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You still come back to that, and you get, like, this is not, I'm not judging, or like anybody, people that made the that they don't want to get. Everybody knows why they are saying what they are saying and everything, but I'm trying to arrive somewhere. Do you understand? So God, He knows what He saw. Do you understand? Now He created us. Now He get our manual. Do you understand? And He said it's not good for the man to be alone. Now it's another conversation if you even believe in God or not. You get, we are going to get there someday, another day. But if you are on this time, you should believe in God. God is real. So that means there is no good to be alone, and you will not really know how bad it is to be alone till you
are alone.
No, till you are married. Do you understand? But now, till you are married, in this, for example, my life has never been like it feels.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like, but before I got married, I didn't know. Do you understand? I didn't know what it was. I started know. People used to start saying, "Yeah, marriage is good and everything." Blah blah blah. But I know the difference it has made in my life and everything, because this is the person you're married to. Like the way marriage is supposed to be, the person you are married to, Gongon, is the only person, even not your mom, not your dad, not your brother, not your sister, which all these people love you and everything, but your partner, your husband, your wife is the only person in the world that you can fully call your purpose partner. Like, it's like you guys have worn the same trouser of life. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
He's got one leg, I've got the other. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah, I get it. Like, there is what is it? It takes two. All these songs, it takes two, baby, and two is better than one. Sometimes, like, all these things, all these words, and I believe that. I believe that for myself. I guess not everybody believes that, but I feel like, again, everybody has their different purpose in life, and that's why I say that there is no compulsion when it comes to marriage.
So now getting to that. When I said I don't know how to answer the question, the thing I know how to say is, I won't say is it bad for people not to get married, but what I will say is, most people that don't get married, the idea of marriage that is scaring them from getting married is what is bad, and is what we need to change. Do you understand? You get, the way we grew up, the kind of values, the way we felt married according to what we learned from our parents, the way we felt marriage is supposed to be from our parents that got it right, because the institution of marriage has been going wrong for a long time. It's not just a thing about this generation, but from a few, even my own parents did not even get it right. Waiting at the talk, you get. But from a few of our parents, or at least the people that we saw that got it right, that the way it's supposed to be, like it's supposed to be like a conscious decision by two people to merge as one and to go on their life journey together for life. Do you understand? But now a lot of things have gone wrong, and a lot of people are getting scared on a daily of how to get married. Now, this is how I see it. Like, I think there are two perspectives of how people see marriage. First set of people are people that they see marriage as a life trap, because all their life they've just
they've been by themselves.
Not even apart from them, like apart I mean the picture of marriage they've seen from people that have gotten married so far, and that have now influenced their decision on whether or not they don't want to get married. They've seen a lot of failed marriages, for instance, and everything, and they've just seen it like this thing is a scam after all and everything. Do you understand? Because trust me, I think we really need to change this too, consciously. Failed marriages make news more than successful marriages. And in this Nigeria, there are still a lot of successful marriages. For example, the pastor brother of our landlord, they just celebrated their 28th year anniversary last week.
Wow.
And if you see him and his wife, it's like they just got married last year. So they celebrated their 20th year anniversary. That's
huge.
Huge big deal.
That's huge.
That one, we know, like stuff like that will not make news. But if somebody gets married and they break up their marriage in 6 months or even 2 years or something, it will be all over. Do you understand? So people,
bad news travels fast.
The negative, the few marriages that not blaming the couples or anything, that's not what we're saying, but the marriages that failed are the ones, and it's not even the couples, like it's not like they are the ones coming to announce it, but it's just like everybody now just likes bad news. Like it's as bad as some people are even waiting and looking that this one's going to soon fail. We dey wait for them. Do you understand? So it's the bad news that really spread. For MCRB is a comedian. Everybody knows him. He and his wife, they just celebrated 12th year anniversary.
Wow.
That's celebrity marriage. And they've been married for 12 years. Wunmi and Tunde will be only God knows how long they've been married for. Cause
and they're always
from
together.
the days of Charlie Boy Show. Charlie Boy Show was in the early 90s. Do you understand? We met her recently at the restaurant and everything.
Yes, really lovely.
They are doing well. Olu Jacobs, Joke Jacobs. They've been married forever.
Joke Silva. She kept her name as well.
They've been married forever. Do you understand? They are doing well. Do you understand? You get? But it's almost like the society is happy with failed marriages and everything.
Or bad news.
Do you understand? So first off, the married ones, we need to really try to change that by ourselves.
Change the narrative.
However, change the narrative. However means you can spread the positive side of marriage to show that marriage is actually good. You shouldn't be scared of marriage. Do you understand? Yeah. All you need to just do is make sure you find the right person. And make sure you and
I know some people tend to they get a bit frustrated when people that are constantly showing the happy sides of their marriage, and they'll be like some single people not necessarily frustrated, but they just feel like, oh, you're not showing us the real stuff. Can I be honest? Even as friends, who is showing them and their friends arguing on social media? Like, why do we want to see something negative? I feel like the human mind is we all have the capacity to be wise enough to understand that nobody is happy with each other 100% of the time. That's not possible because we are human beings. We make mistakes. So even if it's like they only happy with each other 99%, you don't need to know about the other 5%. When people ask, "Oh, do you guys even fight?" Why do you want to know if somebody is fighting? Like, or why is it beneficial as a single person to know that they fight? No, you need to. It's like you need to renew your mind. It's like it's a case of, yes, this is beautiful, but this is not all it is. You don't have to. They don't need to be your everything or your understanding of what marriage is. It's just a reminder. Their highlight is a reminder that marriage is beautiful, and if you want to get married one day, you can have a beautiful marriage. It doesn't mean that you can have you have their marriage. I think we need to just renew our minds.
And that's taking me to the second perspective that I feel people from the outside are seeing marriage as. And I'm going to now talk about this what I just said. Some people from the outside, they see marriage as a bed of roses and everything. So they see marriage as that perfect institution that nothing is supposed to go wrong. So when these kind of people now go into marriage and there's a small challenge, they are confused and everything, and they just want to go out or anything. So that is where I will now say that yes, we should spread the positive news, but also we should be real. In as much as we owe it to paint the beautiful picture of marriage and tell people don't run away, marriage is actually good. The only responsibility you have is just make sure that you are 100% certain that this is the person you want to marry. When you see any red lights, run away, because this is what you are going to spend the rest of your life. Don't rush. Don't let anybody rush you. There's no particular age that you have to get married. If you are 35, 40 and you are still single, it doesn't mean you are doomed. You are doing well. That is all we need to do. You get. But we now need to be real with it that with all these beautiful pictures we are painting, there are down days. Do you understand?
Not every day is sweet.
Not every day is sweet and everything. But it's not that we'll be coming out and show you video that see what this lady did and everything. That is what marriage is actually supposed to be, but because it's supposed to be us covering each other's nakedness. Do you understand? We make each other look good. You get.
It's a friend, like just the same way as anybody will protect their friend, even if their friend gets on their nerves. You're not going to post it on social media. That was even far.
Just the same way that when you want to take picture on social media, you want to make up your face well. It's not the way you woke up. Like some of you, this is how you woke up. Your mouth is on the other side. Your eyes like this. But when you come, you look really, really good. You get. So why don't you show us that why when you go out, why do you brush your teeth? Do you understand? You get. So it's marketing. You package. You get like everything in life. Like there's presentation. You present it in a way that is appealing. Do you understand? But as we try to present, so the first thing I talked about is make sure that people see the beautiful sides. Celebrate your marriage that is going well. It's not like we're saying show us all your secrets and everything, but in your little way, even if it's in church, like the way, don't be doing daddy, okay, we're outside, you know, like,
don't touch me, no,
do you understand? Like, gist with your wife, like, make children like you, do you understand? Like, make children look, when they see you, radiate happiness.
So
let them be like, okay, let them be like, okay, yeah, me too, I want to, when I grow up, me too, I'll make sure I find somebody that I love this way. Do you understand? So in your little way, if it's social media, post your wife. There's nothing wrong in posting your wife. Post your wife, write lines for her, sing songs. Do you understand?
If it's not your thing, fine. But then let's be honest though, there is no one that hates being celebrated.
You get, if it's not your thing, you will have a thing. That's what I'm saying. There are different options. It doesn't have to be social media. It doesn't have to be, but find your thing that works for you.
There's a way to celebrate
if it's going out to eat together, but when you go out to eat, do you understand? You get, like, shall let people know that these people are married. When people, so when somebody is talking about these Nigerians, this nowadays, all these marriage is not scam, they will be like, no, see Mr. and Mrs. Ogerengbe, their marriage is not scam. I always use that name.
Ogerengbe, Mrs. Ogerengbe.
Do you understand? But at the same time, at the few times you have, maybe when you are talking to people, counseling people, or talking on vlogs and everything, just let them know that it is not a bed of roses.
No,
there are ups and downs. But the overall message of it all now is that when you are getting married, what you are saying is you are not saying that, oh, you are going to make my life better. You are saying, I'm accepting you with whatever baggage you are bringing. And we are going to bring both our baggages and we'll clear them out consciously and would make them lighter by
like getting rid of like clutter in the house.
We'll make them lighter over the years, but it's a lifetime journey. Do you understand?
We declutter it together.
It's a lifetime. So it's not like me marrying you. Yeah, you make each other's lives better. Do you understand? But know that you are marrying each other with your imperfections.
Absolutely.
Do you get?
Yeah.
So
there's no perfect.
So don't think that, because a lot of people too, you look forward to marriage because you're in your parents' house and your parents are even shouting at you. You're even tired of this. I want to move to my own husband's house so that you people can. You might be disappointed though. It's not like your husband will be shouting at you, but it's not like life will get better. Life will get better over time with your consciousness of working together and getting that perfect picture. But it's not a snap.
No. Basically, for me, marriage is a conscious decision to choose to love someone every single day.
Exactly.
And that's the bottom line. Like every day, sometimes you just don't. Some days you just don't feel like it. You don't want to do this, but you have no choice because the person. And I think it's also you have to really look at the person and remind yourself that why you chose them to begin with, and why you want to love them this day. Why you want to, remind yourself of the good times when on the days that it just feels more challenging. Because there are days that
you don't love them. Trust me. It's not that you don't love them. The love goes down. So you don't even remember that you love. So you are just like, you love, you get, but the love, you don't feel the love. So you have to, okay, I can't feel it, but I still love you anyways. So it's a mature thing. It's for mature people. So basically, this is the end of the video, and this is how I want to answer. The question of the video is...
You have not answered. Sorry.
The question of the video is marriage compulsory? So I won't say marriage is compulsory. I won't say marriage is not compulsory. But I'll just be like, don't... If what is making you feel like you don't want to get married is because you are just scared. The fear of what you are seeing in the atmosphere.
Don't let fear stop you from getting married.
Don't be scared. Like, marriage is actually really, really beautiful. You just really need to really prepare your mind. Do you understand?
Yes.
So please drop your comments.
And
why are you tapping me now?
My answer is...
Stop. You are beating me now.
I'm not beating you.
Answer your answer. Don't stop doing... Okay, see what you are doing. That's what you are doing now. Answer your answer, please.
I was trying to get you to round up because you...
So I've rounded up. Now answer your answer and you still kept hitting me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was painful. Sorry. Anyway, so my answer would be that marriage isn't necessarily compulsory. I wouldn't say that like you should feel compelled to get married. I feel like it's something that it shouldn't be entered into lightly. And if someone decides that they're not ready or they don't want to get married, that's something that they should be guided spiritually by God, and no one should feel compelled to get married. That's my answer on that. Like,
so that's it. And people have been asking for random moments. You know, this will not be put in again, Abby. But there are still random moments. But you just have to go to today's vlogs page to go and watch. There are a lot of random moments from Feromi and everything. Because we are trying to push our channel to get. So you people, but yeah, very, very funny. Like way more random moments than you probably can handle. So yeah, drop your comments on what you think about our talk of today and everything, you know. Like I told you, I didn't really have an answer to the question. She says she doesn't think it's compulsory. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I shall believe that if everybody in life says they want to get married, there's a right person for every single person. Do you understand? But nobody should be pressured to get married. See you guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah. To off this camera itself is long.
I'm so tired.
Guys, can you off it from your end there? Because I'm trying to come and press the camera. So I feel off it. Guys, okay, wait, don't worry. I'll come and off it now. Alright. Bye.